Phoebe Gale then in the start hut to get us underway at the final UCI Downhill World Cup of the Year for the elite racers. Gale for the Canyon Collective, FMD, gets things underway, and yeah, you can just see. I mean, we're talking in margins here, but it looks like it's got slightly better since the junior races early in the day.
Potentially, yeah. I don't know that the conditions on track will have gotten better, but we'll find out. And Phoebe should like these conditions, so.
Yep, goes really, really well when traction is limited. Phoebe Gale, she's had a really, really good season so far, Gale. Really in amongst the top 10 comfortably all season long. 7th in the IPS, 5th at the US Open. 3rd, of course, last time out in Ludenvielle-Peyragoon. Talk about mixed conditions there, extremely wet race. You can see a camera flash lighting up the Merc. But such a challenging track here, Jesse, as well. I mean, 27 years of UCI Downhill World Cup track, and it just gets scarier and scarier, doesn't it?
Yeah, they put some new dirt, thankfully, on parts of the track, but the old parts have seen less and less dirt over the years.
Yeah, they kind of smoothed some stuff out for this year's version of it, but I mean, that implies they made it easier, but they just made it faster, haven't they?
Yeah, faster, and they added these new wood sections in the last couple of years, and honestly, these were just so fun to ride, so they've done some really good work to kind of revive this track, and I wouldn't say it shows any age.
No, it's certainly, like ourselves, getting better with each passing year.
Yeah.
Phoebe Gale looking good through here.
Yeah, she's looking clean.
2 minutes, 2 seconds, 0.9 through the second split. So fastest elite women's qualifying time from yesterday was a Miriam Nicole, 4 minutes, 17.226.
I think it'd be really hard to be the first one down because no one really knows the conditions, but I bet you the other girls will look at her time and kind of understand how much slower this track is, which means how much trickier it is. So to be the first one down, you're really kind of setting the pace. Over
the Stevie Smith Memorial drop, we should say, of course, long live Chainsaw. We all still miss him very, very much. A key part of this track here that we saw in the junior races, just how fast. Speed's heading towards 50 kilometers an hour down here, and I'm guessing it feels every inch of it.
Yeah, I mean, I never actually got to get to true race pace on that because I didn't do enough laps. But even in the first couple of practice runs, I was like, you know, how little can I break down here? And searching for a smooth line, there's no smooth line down there.
Through here, though, absolutely clutch.
Yeah, this will be kind of a key area today. I think we saw how slippery it was in the juniors, and you can see it right there.
We've seen so many years, this entry into that rock section can just derail some of the very best pilots in the world.
Yeah, you have to ride it so loose, but also so precise, because if you get to time it offline, you're going to glance. There's so many pointy rocks at you, and if you hit it with the wrong side, you'll glance left, you'll glance right, you'll just kind of hit straight on, and like we saw in the juniors, a bunch of people just stop dead straight over the bars. So
Phoebe Gale currently 8th in the UCI World Cup overall at the start of this one, so she's in amongst a gaggle of riders, very, very close on points, just has to correct with the hips slightly on the way out of there. Yeah, there's still a lot of points up for grabs and a lot of positions yet to be decided in both overalls, despite the fact that Valentina Heil has locked up the title already in Ludenvielle last time out. But also, Jesse, last race of the season, everyone wants to give this one a good go.
I was going to say, no one lands up for a race to do anything but win, so everyone out here thinks that they have a chance, and I think rightfully they do. They can always, in these conditions especially, put down something super special, yeah.
Phoebe Gale crosses a line with a 4:33.7, but more ominously, we just saw some spits of moisture on the camera lens there at the finish line.
Yeah, I'm seeing slight raindrops on the window here, so yeah, that's not ideal.
It is raining in Mont-Sainte-Anne. Millie Otten for Canyon Collective Factory Team leaves the start hut. Got that second place, really the highlight of her season so far.
I think she can do really well. I think she kind of thrives in these conditions. She's got a super loose riding style, and hopefully she can hold it together for this run.
Yeah, Jonset, 5.6 back at the third split.
But look at this, 0.8 up at the fourth.
0.8 up somewhere, so she's found a chunk of time between 3 and 4.
Sent that rock out in.
Millie Jonset has, just as we saw her do earlier in the season in Léger, where other people find technical trouble, Millie Otten just gets better and better as she heads down to the line and is going to take second place. So 3/10 of a second, the difference between the first two riders. Might be a good afternoon.
Yeah, already exciting first two.
Next up, Gracie Hemsey, one of your fellow Canadians, fellow West Coaster.
I'll try not to be biased, but
no,
you're allowed. She has a really good
We've
run.
been over this. You're allowed to be biased. I'm not. Gracie Hemsey for Norco Race Division.
Yeah, and she's technical track, so I think, yeah, look at that.
6 seconds faster for Hemsey already.
As it gets more wet, I think it gets more technical, and she's super talented. Nice.
Wow.
A bit of steez too.
Yep, spends so much time riding in Coast Gravity Park.
I did a video shoot actually. I mean, I'll let you call it across the line first, but
Hemsey heading down over the double drops, heading towards the hot seat. The Canadian in front of her home fans crosses the line and goes fastest in Mont-Sainte-Anne by 4.8 seconds. Next up, Nina Hoffman, the German for Santa Cruz Syndicate, leaves the start hut for the last time this season. And Hoffman off already in the first corner. Not the way to start the last run of the year. Hoffman heads down towards the finish line over the double drops.
he makes it this time.
Of course, she blew the front tire out. Do you remember on the landing last time? 23.3 seconds back for Nina Otten.
I saw her in the rock out in semis or qualies yesterday, and she looked really good. I was super impressed, so we'll see what her run kind of looks like.
Yeah, it didn't go Seagrave's way today. She's in 4th as it stands, so there's an opportunity here for Kabaro. Needs to get herself as far up the table as possible. She wants to take that 2nd place in the overall, but she's faster here by 4/10 of a second at the 2nd split.
Railed that turn as well.
Marine Kabaro, one of the most consistently fast elite women in the world over quite a period of time now. Gets better with every passing season. You can see how monstrous that section is. You mentioned it earlier that it's a lot choppier than you thought it would be. 1.7 back though, so she's made a mistake in there somewhere. This section a lot choppier than you thought it would be.
Yeah, just when you're just trying to go as fast as you can, and it's just chopping you, and you just get a little bit scared. You're like, I don't know.
It's not often I hear one of you boys use the word scared, but
yeah. Well, you just know in downhill, you know someone's going to do it, so you have to do it.
Yeah, exactly. Kabaro into the rock section then. Really nicely done.
Super smooth, super dialed.
She's from Millau in France, a place full of really technical rock riding, so this will suit her through here.
Yeah, we raced an Enduro there in 2017, I think, and a lot of shaly rock like that. Nice, does that jump too.
Really, really good on exit from Kabaro, so she should be able to claw back some of that 1.7 second deficit. Let's get her to split 4 and find out.
I'm curious to see this time. That was a really clean rock out. And
yeah, that Millau race was really, really wet, wasn't it?
It was very wet.
Kabaro on the move here.
There, but shouldn't slow it down too much.
Had that win earlier in the season, and Bielsko-Biała, 7/10 faster, so she's made good time in the rock section. Now just needs to hook up.
Coming to the finish line, carrying good speed. I think she should carry that advantage. Oh, over-jumped that as well.
Just over-jumped it slightly, heads down towards the line. Kabaro crosses the line and goes faster by 1.4 seconds.
Yeah.
Has locked up the UCI Downhill World Championship. She's locked up the UCI Downhill World Cup overall title. Can she win the last race of the season? Another rider getting kicked really high in that berm, Jesse.
Yeah, but she's aggressive. Already kind of in the corner, pedaling out of it. Wow, jumps into that. Inside the hole, there's a big hole in that berm, so kind of plugged inside of it. 1.5 up, so she's definitely not taking it easy today.
No, Hole won the opening round in Fort William. Won again in Leogang. Won the Worlds. 1.5 seconds faster at the first split.
There, she is pushing. She's just kind of deflecting, staying on line, but really being aggressive and kind of getting bucked around a bit.
Yeah, things really, really clicking at that YT mob squad. They've just re-signed Oisin O'Callaghan on a contract extension as well. They signed this woman on your screen now, Valentina Heil, this off-season. Things going from better to better for the big German squad.
See what she does. Oh, she's doing this high as well.
That high looks like it works, you know, tip straight down here.
And it gives you a lot better exit speed. There's a bit of a flat section here, so.
180 beats per minute from Valentina Heil.
She's so solo on the bike, just drives it exactly where she wants it to go.
She makes every racetrack look like her local racetrack. She just pins everything.
Yeah.
Let's see what she gets at second split. So 8/10 in the lead now. She's lost 7/10 in there somewhere. Yeah. Not from where we could see, but.
No. Maybe it was a mistake that we couldn't see. That was quick.
Real relaxed air about Valentina Heil this weekend. She said she could just go out and enjoy this one. The pressure's off in the overall. It's been a successful season. She said, we asked her what she's going to do to relax, and she said she's going to go home and spend some time with family, do a bit of skiing, but she said, you know, bikes are what she does to relax. This isn't really a job for her.
No, I think we kind of all like that. We're forced to take time off the bike, you know, just to kind of stay sane and be able to do it year after year, but I just want to go ride my bike all the time.
Yeah, Jesse Melamed joining me in the commentary booth today after having to go here in Mont-Sainte-Anne. Sadly forced out with injury. Absolutely huge through there, Valentina Heil. 5/10 of a second back now on the time of Kabaro.
Yeah, this is good. We've got a race on our hands.
Yeah, this one lighting up. So Valentina Heil, but we should paraphrase it, she is capable of the spectacular in this rock section. Let's see what she can do. The Austrian attacks the woods here in Mont-Sainte-Anne.
It's all rough in there.
Yeah, it's just a battle to keep the thing moving forward. Goes wide as well.
Yeah.
So,
clean though. I wonder if she's just kind of really taking it kind of smooth and easy today, but I'm not seeing her do much wrong.
187 beats per minute on her Whoop Live so far for Heil.
But that's where Marina's really fast, so I think this next split is going to be even wider.
Let's see, we get into the fourth split then, after she heads into the second wood section. Heil, has she just throttled off slightly here on her last race run of 2024? And is that going to play into the hands of Marine Kabaro?
2.6.
2.6 back, yeah. Can't see that there's any problem with the bike. She's hitting everything smoothly, Jesse, so maybe just deciding that discretion is the better part of valor here in Mont-Sainte-Anne.
I mean, she knows she's had a good season, so.
This would be enough to knock Tanny Seagrave down sufficiently. So Kabaro would take second place in the overall standings by my calculations as she heads towards the line. Valentina Heil crosses it, goes third, so it's Kabaro, Hemsey, Heil, Gale, Johnset, Seagrave down into sixth, which would mean that she would lose out on that second spot in the overall. That is another UCI downhill World Cup win for this woman, Marine Kabaro. Valentina Heil locked up the UCI Downhill World Cup overall title in Ludenvielle with a round to spare. The UCI Downhill World Champion does the double in 2024.